Hey YouTube, this is the art of prepping, and just doing an overview of my day pack. Mainly what I use for as my EDC pack or bag or everyday carry, container, and just throw it in my car when I go out. And so this is some of the information about it. I saved the tag so you can just I'll zoom into it, each portion of this just for a moment here, and so you can stop the screen here, the video, and just read it in detail if you wish. And so as you can tell, this is going to be a red rock outdoor gear, and this particular model is going to be the Transporter day pack. And so it's made of 600 denirum, and it's, to my estimations, it's probably around a 30, roughly like maybe a 28 to 30 liter bag. And here's the bag. It's full, of course, right now. What I'll be doing in this particular video is just giving you an overview of the bag, and we'll go into the actual contents of the bag in part 2. So this is going to be part 1, mainly just looking at the pack itself, and just rotate it here for you, that side and the back. And I'll also just tip it to the side so you can see the undercarriage, which is flat, so it sits in the upright position very well. There's a lot of packs that don't do that. I previously used a Maxpedition Falcon 2, which are fine, but for around 40 bucks you get this. I still have my Maxpedition, but I really enjoy this pack for other reasons, because it just seems like it's laid out just a little better. So anyways, this particular pack has a laser cut molly right here in the front panel. Has a pretty decent pocket here in the front, which would be I would consider the first pocket. The second pocket has a nice larger pocket that has organizers. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 organizers, and the inside has these clasps on the side, 2 on each side, which I really like. That was one of the main selling points of this, is that it had the ability to cinch up. And so let's just go ahead and do that. Just take those off on the side. So now this number 2 pocket only comes down so far. As you can see, it stops. I'd say about halfway. Yeah, about halfway down. So you can only get it open so much. So that may be an issue for some. For me, it's fine. It doesn't allow things just to fall out. So that was a bonus in my opinion. Now, over here on each side, it's the same. So we'll just look at one side, and has this particular tab here. And there's Velcro, and you can open this particular side, which is a laser cut moly slab panel. And this particular, there's a pocket here, and it runs the entire length of this whole thing here. So you could put a small hand shovel, a hand saw. There's a lot of things you could fit in here, even if it's just something like bandanas or spare clothing. Now on the top here, I just put some Gorilla Tape. You can put cording here, or just leave it like it came, just simply plain. But it's decent. Just some webbing for a handle, and of course on each side here you have these opening panels here that you can use for your hydration bladder, for the the actual tubing to come out, or if you have an antenna from a radio, you can let it stick out. As you can see, it's the same on that side here. And let me just flip this around, show you the back. The back has nice mesh, ventilated mesh. There's D-rings on each side of the straps. There is no sternum strap, and there is no belt that go along with this. I like the simplicity of that. Typically for hiking, I definitely like the sternum strap and the belt, especially a very well padded belt. But this is just to kind of carry around, you know, just from your car to the house and back, or in a very, you know, extreme emergency, you may use this to help to get home. But hopefully you would have a get home bag that would be a little more specific and more capable. So this is what that is. I took Gorilla Tape and just cinched up some of the excess strap material, so it's all nice and neat. And lastly here, we have the third main pocket up here, and this actually comes all the way down. As you can see, it comes all the way down on each side. So I don't want all the contents just to start falling out, and we'll go over this in part 2, but it has 2 mesh pockets, one in the back side and one in the front side. The back side could be used in what it's also mainly was intended to be, a laptop compartment or a laptop bag. You could also use it for hydration, bladders. But so that's there, and the zippers are pretty decent. They're definitely not YKK zippers or nothing. They do have this some kind of like a nylon cording. It's not paracord, and then they have these little tubes. But they, you know, it affords good grip. The tubes are kind of a rubbery substance material, but it affords a good grip. There is some markings on this particular zipper pull. I'm sorry, the zipper itself is SBS. So I'm not familiar with that particular brand. So that's it also has a pocket panel here. I'm sorry, a panel for the for some Velcro if you want to put like this. I put this on this flag or whatever you want to do to customize it. So there you go. That's the Red Rock gear transporter day pack. Just want you to just check that out there, and I think it's a really good bag for the money. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, tell a friend, and we'll catch you real soon on part 2.